Day 3. Yeah, I got this far. Only another 22 to go. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the tweets. Thank you for the comments. Fabulous. Keep them coming. I want this to be a conversation. Remember the hashtag, which will be on the screen somewhere, is #adventsmsg. You could follow all episodes of the calendar using that hashtag on Twitter, on my blog, and anywhere else, all over social media. Keep up the conversation, folks, please. Right, day 3. Today my topic is everybody has a story to tell. People who know my work will know that I'm really, really keen on storytelling. And I think all these digital technologies that we use allow us to tell our stories. Okay, why is storytelling so important? Whole number of reasons, really. And I think we need to use stories to illustrate the good work we do as individuals, as organisations, to illustrate the differences we make to people's lives. You know, the thing is, I talk to people about storytelling, and people very often say to me, I don't have a story to tell, nobody's interested in my story. Well, I think they're wrong. Anybody who says that to me, I will always tell them they're wrong. And the reason is, the internet is an enormous thing. There are hundreds of millions of people who use the World Wide Web every day. And I can guarantee you that amongst those hundreds of millions of people, there will be some at least who are interested in your story. Now, if you work in the sector, which I'm calling social media for social good now, and that's probably generally the public sector, voluntary sector, non-profit, social enterprise, those sorts of sectors, you probably have a really good reason for going to work every day. And that good reason is that you want to make some kind of difference to the world. It might be to a difference to individuals, or to groups, or to the world in general. But you have a burning passion that drives you to make a difference to the world. And that passion is really interesting and engaging. You know, when I go into organisations and I do training sessions, we go around the room and I ask people who they are and what they do. And there are always some, you know, it's very rarely everybody in the room, but there are always some people in the room who are just really passionate, you can tell, really passionate about what they do and have a message to get across. And those are really, really interesting stories. And I'm interested in those stories. The world's interested in those stories. And if you look at, you know, what is it that interests people? You know, what do people spend their time doing? Well, and I'm talking here about their leisure time. People spend their time watching things like The X Factor. And The X Factor is not a singing competition. The X Factor is about telling stories. That's why people watch X Factor. I can't believe anybody will watch X Factor for the standard of singing that takes place on that programme. They watch it because they're interested in the stories of the characters involved. And actually telling your story, telling what you're passionate about, telling people why you do what you do is an absolutely fabulous tactic for engaging people in your work. Social purpose organisations are full of passionate people who have something that drives why they go to work in the day. Tell that story. Tell that story about individuals. Tell that story about the organisation. It's really, really engaging. That's where your social media strategy should start. I want to hear your story about why you do what you do. Why you get up in the morning and go to work. Tell me your story. And use all these wonderful digital tools that we've got at our grasp to do it. Okay, that's day 3. See you tomorrow for day 4. Thanks for watching.